again, my Let's Go to Kindergarten friends. So it was a little bittersweet, a little sad that our butterflies are leaving us, but I'm very happy that everything turned out well with them. I found a book that tells us about the great migration of butterflies. Migration means travel. Basically, it's when animals travel, and it will give you an idea of where our butterflies are going, or where some butterflies go. Because if you look here, these butterflies are similar to the ones that we had. These are called monarch butterflies. Our butterflies were painted lady butterflies. I couldn't really find a book about painted lady butterflies, but this tells what the monarch butterflies do anyway. It says when they travel from one region to another, it's called migrations. And the reason why they do that sometimes is because they're in search of food or a mate. And lots of animals do that, and the monarch butterfly is one of them. And this one, the monarch butterfly, travels the farthest of any butterfly on Earth. They go 2,000 miles, sometimes 3,000 miles. And since a butterfly is so little, a mile is such a long, long, long way for them to travel. Oh, but look, I found some pink flowers like we had. I don't know if they're the exact same flowers, but they're similar. So maybe it is, Hopefully our butterflies won't go 2,000 miles away. Hopefully they'll be able to find these flowers and stay here and drink the nectar from these flowers and lay their eggs on the leaf and visit us sometime. That's really what I'm hoping for. So you and me and your grown-ups should keep an eye open for our painted lady butterflies and hope that they didn't travel too far from us. Okay, so let's get busy. Are you ready for an activity? 1, 2, 3. All right, now, I think most children have paper in their house. You may not have colored paper, but remember I taught you a trick? You can color the paper any color that you want. I was very, very lucky. I had pink paper and I had yellow paper in my house. So I didn't have to worry about coloring my paper. But if you don't have the colors you want, then get your crayons and color your paper until it's what you want it to be. Now, we are going to use our hands to make a butterfly. And this is so easy and it's going to be so cute. You are going to love it. You spread your fingers wide, which is hard for me because my hands are way bigger than this paper. But I'm doing the best I can, And I'm having fun doing it because I like tracing my hands. And I know a lot of you folks like to trace your hands too. Okay, what do you think we should do now? Get your scissors and cut that out. And if you need help, who are you going to get to help you? Your grown-up can help you with it. Your grown-up, I'm sure, would be happy to help you to cut your hand out. I wish I had another grown-up to help me cut my hand out. It's not easy with this paper that I have, but I'm doing the best I can. And I'm having fun. That's the important part, having fun when you're doing these activities. Sometimes I wish my hands were not quite so big. And you remember, you keep the paper folded. I forgot to tell you that. When you're cutting your hand out, you're going to keep your paper folded. And that's a little trick I showed you before. Sometimes it's so helpful to keep your paper folded when you're cutting something out. so that one side looked exactly like what? Anybody remember? One side is going to look exactly like the other side. Watch. Look at that. See? Both sides look the same. Okay? Now those are your hands. You're going to put that aside and you're going to draw some shapes. And you don't have to have your paper folded for this. You will have to have your paper shape folded for the oval because sometimes ovals aren't so easy to draw. And this is going to be a long oval. This is going to be your butterfly's body. Okay? It's a long oval. And that's going to go right in the middle of your butterfly. Okay, I think I want to make it a little bit skinnier because my butterflies weren't really so fat as this. Remember? They weren't very fat. Okay, that's better. All right, that's the butterfly's body. What's going to hold it together? Glue. You're right about that. Okay, now, what does the butterfly need to think with? What does the butterfly need to think with? A head with a brain inside, okay? So you can open the paper now and you can draw a circle. And your circle does not by any means have to be perfect. And it doesn't have to be very big either. First circle I made was too big, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Get my scissors and cut, 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 cut. There you go. Okay. With some glue, you can just stick that circle right on top. And there's the butterfly's body and the butterfly's head, and your hands are the butterfly's wings. So I'm just going to make a happy face on this butterfly. This butterfly is like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy I'm not a caterpillar anymore. I'm so happy to be a butterfly now. Yes, I am so happy. And you have a scrap shape like this, and this is something that the butterfly needs. You can color it black or you can leave it the way it is, and you can take them and you can stick them right up here on the butterfly's head. You can stick them this way. I think they look better if you stick them that way. But it's your butterfly, so do it the way you want to do it. And what are those things on the butterfly's head called? Who knows? Who knows what these things on the butterfly's head are called? Are they antennas? If you said antennas, you're absolutely right. They are antennas. Wow. This butterfly is cute. Now, you can make other shapes to decorate your butterfly. You can make triangles. You can fold your paper again so you can cut 2 at a time. And that way what you put on one side, you can put on the other side too. I'm going to make a triangle. Well, I made a triangle. I'm going to make a square. And I'm going to make a diamond for my butterfly. Because my butterfly is fancy. Okay? My butterfly is very fancy. So, when you keep your paper folded, you're cutting 2 at a time, but something happened here. I didn't cut 2 diamonds. Well, that's okay. I can do it again. And now I will have 2. Just keep your paper together. Yep. 2 diamonds. Try to put them in the same spot. Because one side of the butterfly looks like the other side. You know, when you're looking at it. And then the back, of course, is going to look different. So you can decorate the back any way you want. And let's see, a square now. A square looks like another diamond. Actually, if you hold a square another way, it does look like a diamond. I think I'm going to make it another diamond. Or do you want me to make it a square? I like diamonds. How about I make it another diamond? Yeah, I like that. Thing about when you make something, you make it any way you want to make it. Whatever you want to make is what you make. And the last shape I'm putting on mine is a triangle. That's for sure. And there you have your very own butterfly. And if you want to curl your fingers like wings, you can do that too. And you can fold it kind of up around its body, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous, okay? That's one way you can make a butterfly using things that you have in the house. Paper, scissors, and glue. Here's another way you can make a butterfly. This is for people who like messy things. And you know I like messy projects, okay? We're not going to use crayons for this, and we're not going to use glue for this. But it is going to be messy, okay? Now pick the colors you like best. My favorite color is red. Anybody that knows me knows I like red. Okay, and I like pink, and I like orange, and yellow. Okay, those are the colors I like. And this is a baby wipe. Actually, it's a makeup wipe. But if you have any wipes in the house, ask your grown-up if you can use them to make a butterfly. Okay, baby wipes are the safest wipes. Makeup wipes work good. And markers. And when you use a marker, what happens if you don't put the cover on the marker tight? Does anybody know what happens to a marker if you don't put the cover on tight? I think you all know what happens. It dries up. So, if you have this kind of marker, make sure you hear that snap. That will tell you you have put the cover on just right, and your marker will be good for a long, long time. Okay? If you have baby wipes in your house, they'll be so much better because they're bigger than this wipe. This is just a makeup wipe that I had. But I tried it. I made one over there and it worked. And I was so happy. But it had a lot of colors. I think I want more colors in it. Okay, you can use the colors you want for yours. That one looks kind of like a rainbow, and I really do like it. So I'm going to put more colors in this too. I definitely had to get some green in here. Yeah, green really brightens it up. If you're going to have green, you might as well have blue. And then I totally forgot about the pink. Pink is always nice. Don't you think? And pink is always good. And let's see, let's finish it off with some more orange. Okay? Now, What you can do if you don't want your hands to get too dirty is let your wipe dry. We don't have a lot of time today, so I'm just going to show you what you do when your wipe is dry. You scrunch it up in the middle like that, and you get a clothespin. Okay? And you put your wipe right on top. And you notice it's colored on both sides, even though I didn't have to do that. It just happened that way, that it got colored on both sides. And if you don't have clothespins in your house, you might have one of these, a chip clip. It will work. It will definitely work until you're able to get a clothespin, or you just might want to keep it in there. It's fine. Then you can put it on your refrigerator because it has a magnet on the back. It's fine. And if you have a little wire like this, which is called a pipe cleaner, you can put that on top. Okay? And there's your butterfly. I actually like it with a chip clip. I made one earlier with a clothespin, just so you could see how it looks. I like them both. What do you think? That was fun. And so, those are two ways that you can make butterflies at home. So during the summer, when you don't have anything to do, you can find different ways to make things and be creative. This isn't on tight. Now it is. You heard that snap, right? This one need a snap too? Yes, it did. Okay. Finding ways to make things with what you have is being creative. Who would have thought you could get a butterfly out of a chip clip and a baby wipe? You know? Think about what you want to do and then figure out how you can make it. Or look at what you have and think about what you can make with what you have. All that is being creative. Okay? And if you make something and you're being very creative, please take a picture of it and send it to me. And somebody sent me a book that they made about the caterpillar in Spanish. And I was so happy to get that. That shows me that you're listening and learning. It makes me feel good. Okay? And now, it's time to say goodbye. 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 Goodbye, children. Goodbye, grown-ups. Goodbye, butterflies. We're glad you came to play. Bye-bye now. See you next time.